Angola qualified for the FIFA World Cup 2006 ahead of Nigeria. Their first appearance at the finals then. Are playing in the white. And Pauletta's through in the opening moments. This could be the earliest goal of the World Cup finals. Goodness me. Right from the kick-off, Portugal are clean through, and Pauletta. Oh, Aqua tried an acrobatic effort. And they're queuing up in the middle. Solid catch by the goalkeeper, João Ricardo. Set the tone for them. They really have sat back now. They've got that early goal. Calais under pressure. The goalkeeper's come an awful long way, and Pauletta really could have scored. That was a goalkeeping error by João Ricardo. Luis Figo. Round Joamba. Luis Figo. Pauletta! Set up by Luis Figo. And Portugal's all-time record goal scorer adds to his haul. Luis Figo. In fact, it was Cristiano Ronaldo who bent this one in. Simão. Delgado. Mateus. Easily Angola's best chance of the game. Pauletta misses it. Cristiano Ronaldo watches the ball stumble in front of him. Here's a Kalanga. Aqua! He's done that before, you know. Goalkeeper stayed on his line. It's crashed against the crossbar. And it was Cristiano Ronaldo thumped his header against the crossbar. Andre hit it very well indeed. And these new lightweight footballs have proved to be a menace for the goalkeepers. And Luis Figo is away from Andre. Here's Miguel. Cristiano Ronaldo, that's a fabulous stop. He got every inch of his body weight into that shot. And it was turned away magnificently by João Ricardo. Picked up by Pauletta. It's the central defender, Fernando Meira, who heads on and wide. Thiago didn't really get hold of the shot, and when he did, he drove it straight at the goalkeeper. And Simão and Pauletta. It's Simão, not the tallest player in the Portuguese side by any stretch of the imagination. Maniche. Probably the best effort Portugal have had in this second half. Defeat for Angola. Just one goal in it, scored by Pauletta very early in the game.
With hopes of going through to the second round. Of course, Portugal, if they manage to get their second successive victory, will ensure that they go through the last 16 and at the same time end the Iranian challenge. But congratulations to Angola, who lifted Africa's flagging challenge at the... Finding Figo. Deco, lovely control, good save from Mirzapur. What a delightful first touch from Deco, driven at him by Figo. Positive as always. And earns a corner via the deflection from Nekunam. In by Maklavikia, the header. Nekunam claiming a corner. The referee says goal kick. He attacked it well enough though. In towards Maniche. Well, they were served a warning earlier, Iran, from a corner. Figo. Up goes Ricardo Carvalho. It wasn't too far away. Iran hadn't seen that one. It wasn't a bad try either by Maniche. Wry smile. But half a yard for the cross. Well, did he not quite wrap his foot around it, or did he try and deceive the goalkeeper? Ricardo's goal. There's a good flight on that, and Ricardo. Shots on! Mirzapur was at full stretch, the goalkeeper. And did it just brush off the outside of a post, I wonder here? Figo. Shot from Luis Figo, and just bouncing a little awkwardly for Mirzapur, but safe handling in the end. Figo. He's got support from Nuno Valente, may not need him. It's Luis Figo. It's Deco! Oh, magnificent! Special goal from a special player. Born in Brazil, and a fair amount of controversy when he became a Portuguese international. But my, how they love little Deco now. Figo providing the pass. He didn't need a first touch. It rifled past Mirzapur. Away from Kabi, and Mirzapur. Almost a game of percentages there. He went for the far post, knowing that if he... Here's Zandi. Good cross, header! And Hashemian is denied by Ricardo. It just didn't quite have the pace. In by Ronaldo! Oh, you could see what he was trying to do. The goalkeeper got a mighty shock here, Mirzapur. Meira, he's lost the flight of that, real chance! Oh, just wide of that far post. My goodness. Stretch now as Figo goes down. Referee says penalty. Luis Figo tumbled over the challenge of Gol Mohammadi, and the Iranian captain, in the absence of Ali Daei, composes himself and scores. And the boy from Madeira, who loves playing for his country as much as anyone, scores the penalty that will now, without little doubt, take Portugal. Header on, and Pauletta's onside. Can help himself to a goal, can he? No, denied by Mirzapur. Pinch themselves a goal. Oh, well, they might have done, and probably should have done. Because goals from Deco, a very special one indeed.
Portugal rest all the players who picked up a yellow card in the opening two games. So no Deco, Cristiano Ronaldo, Pauletta, Nuno Valente or Costinha. The coach, Luis Felipe Scolari, has said those players won't come on as substitutes. It's still Fonseca. Drives it straight into Ricardo. So many Mexican hopes are pinned on this player. Simão goes the return. Helder Postigas and marked down the middle. Simão delayed. He's pulled it back brilliantly here. 1-0 to Portugal. Maniche on target after 5 minutes. His galloping run inside the Mexican penalty area has been rewarded with a goal. Simão took the ball on and on and on. Who was marking Maniche? Nobody. Luis Figo. I think that's a penalty. The referee spotted some pushing and shoving going on. Simão makes it 2-0. Germany 2006 is turning into quite a competition here for Portugal. So free kick to Mexico, and they need a goal. Marquez flicks it on. How did that one stay out? What a save by Ricardo. Outrageous effort. Bravo thought he'd scored. It came off the keeper's knees. It somehow ended up over the crossbar. And it could get busier here. Fine save by the goalkeeper. And unfortunately for Portugal, Thiago's effort is just wide. Pardo takes it, flicked on and flicked in. Fonseca. It's Mexican's pin-up boy. Lovely flick there by Fonseca. Go turned it on. Manish. He's pretty accurate from that sort of range. Pardo. Fine stop. Pardo hit that really well. 4 to aim at, including Fonseca. How did it stay out? And the goalkeeper has ended up in the back of the net. Thiago. Handball surely, penalty. Miguel handled the ball as he went to ground. Oh, he's missed by a mile. He clutches his head as if he's heard a terrible noise. Simão. What a great ball that was. Just unable to beget Nuno Gomes. No offside this time. Great chance for Bravo. Trots off in the middle. Manish trying to get there as well. Oh. Nuno Gomes close to making it. Manish. Fonseca. Tried to chip it wide of Ricardo. Manish. Simão from the penalty spot. Portugal bring back 5 players who were rested for the final group game against Mexico. So, Pauleta, Costinha, Nuno Valente, Cristiano Ronaldo and Deco all return. Deco is believed to be suffering from a foot injury, but he plays. Manish, number 18, scored what proved to be the winning goal when these sides met in Portugal. Struck straight at the goalkeeper. The Portuguese defence. Kout, that's a fine ball to Van Bommel. Van Bommel shoots, and almost a goal in the opening minute and a bit. Manish. Portugal give it away dangerously towards Robben. The Netherlands look impressive early on here. Deco tries to chip the goalkeeper, but nowhere near. Van Persie with a shot, and he's just drilled it wide. Player who is playing in the English Premiership with Arsenal. Deco. Into Pauleta. 1-0 to Portugal. And it's the man who scored the winner against the Netherlands in the European Championship semi-final who's done it again. Manish. What a story. Set up by Pauleta, and Manish was virtually unmarked as he strode through the Netherlands defence. Great turn by Van Persie, another great turn. Oh, it's almost a wonder goal. That would have been one of the great FIFA World Cup goals. Pauleta's got forward. It is Pauleta! What a save there by Van der Sar, the Netherlands goalkeeper. Robben, the flag's up. I just think for a moment there, Robben thought there might have been a penalty. Koku in the wall. Schneider! Oh, where Schneider really didn't get hold of that shot. Being substituted. Here's Luis Figo. Well held by Van der Sar. Well, the handbrake has been taken off this game of football now. Kout waits in the middle. Kout flicks it on. First real dangerous side. Miguel. Great save by the goalkeeper Van der Sar. The goalkeeper's lost it. Oh, would you believe it? Van Bommel's shot went right. Figo. Manish. Oh, the flying Van der Sar to the rescue. It's turning into a very good game of football now. Portugal holding on to their 1-goal lead. Van der Vaart. Simão rattled the top of the net. count. Onside here, count. Oh, Ricardo saves. And he's injured. Ball belted upfield. Ricardo's got caught on the back of his calf. It's Miguel Simão. Offside. Wes Schneider. Venehora Vasselink counts. It is. Portugal are through in controversial circumstances. 4 red cards, just 1 goal.
England and Portugal were ready to square off here in the quarterfinal. Germany has already advanced to the semifinals as we look at the brackets after yesterday's thrilling win over Argentina. PK's deciding that match. Italy breezed past Ukraine 3-0 to join them. The winner of England. Beckham lays into it. It curls in, punched away by Ricardo. Wearing number 16 in the red. Ronaldo will be fouled here. The opening minutes. Rooney with the settle. Drives it. An accurate shot low on Ricardo, who scoops it.
For Portugal.
Figo on a free kick into the mixer. Once, twice, almost 3 times into the net finally, but it's knocked down easily by Robinson. And a knocking for England. Here's Gerrard sending it in too high. Up and over the head of Terry. To Ronaldo. Look at his speed. Full ahead, fires, and it's stuffed there by Robinson. Inside is Lampard, fires away, and stopped by Ricardo. It's been that kind of a tournament. Here's Figo. Figo trying to get around Lampard. He does. Stop, shoots, wide of everything. First good chance in some time for Portugal, and wouldn't you know it would be Luis Figo. Room ahead to work. Into that box. Oh, on a sliding effort by Lampard. He came up empty. Cristiano Ronaldo. He has room to work in his magical stuff. Attacking inside that box. Room to shoot. Stops it. Cuts it back and fires high. Crossed in. Headed toward that far post. Knocked down by Robinson. First time he's really been tested today was Thiago trying to stick it in. Cuts it back inside to Beckham. He's appealing for a handball there. Getting no satisfaction from Elizondo. This corner kick, the outswinger, into that mixer, and that shot is going to be high and wide by number 8, Frank. Still has it, still has it. Missed kick by Rooney, and this shot is going to be high. England had a golden opportunity. Cole came sliding in. I thought Rooney was going to stick in the back of the net.
Try to help them win, and that's what needs to happen.
And he's blasting away, a little hopeful there. Much too high in the 76th minute. Played short. Top of the box. That shot again deflected. And a second effort by Figo will go high and wide for Portugal. Well, another Portugal player taking a roll here, but a foul as well.
Gotta hit that ball before it gets out of the air.
Figo will fire, and that one off the hand of Robinson. He went airborne and tapped it away. That shot blocked by Ricardo. Leonard coming on, trying for the corner. Stopped again by the keeper, Ricardo.
You said it. Look at this ball. He rips it. Look at that thing moving away.
Miguel approaching the box. This shot will be stopped by Robinson. Another low shot by Viana. Inside. They can't stick it in. It's still alive, and this one's going to be high and wide. Actually going to be tipped there. Here comes Manish, though. Manish with another light shot. Not a lot behind it. So dangerous, and Ronaldo nearly put Portugal ahead 1-0.
Wow, the beauty.
Plucked away that time by Hargreaves, and the shot is going to be high off the foot of Petit. The stop by Robinson. Launching, hoping for a lucky and fortunate skip, didn't get it. Inside, there's the flick off the head of Cristiano Ronaldo. But again, not a whole lot behind it. Miguel, quick pass, and Manish is high and wide. Applying all sorts of pressure. But England's hopes hinging on penalty kicks with Portugal. drills the first one. He got it by Robinson. That's one for Portugal. Ricardo at the stop. Lampard misses again. He didn't get it. Hargreaves. Off the hand and in. All tied up. He missed it. Knocked right back by Ricardo. Another save. Right into the corner. Portugal takes the lead. Now, Carragher, a little stutter step and a block. Again. Ricardo has been brilliant in the penalties. Here comes Ronaldo trying to win it. He does! Portugal moves on to the semifinals, and England's dream is over.
So Portugal's run to the semi-finals is a repeat of their first World Cup campaign back in 1966. And it's made big Phil Scolari the hottest property around in the world of coaching. His record with Brazil and with Portugal: played 12, won 12. He has Deco back tonight. He has Costinha back tonight, available again after suspension. So quite naturally, he's gone back to his preferred starting 11. This is it. Keels, full of good football. And I thought that might have taken a deflection, the man is shot, but not so. Single minute. Barthez, the goalkeeper, Thuram and Gallas, the centre-backs, Makelele and Sanyol. Early chance, and it's driven right across the goal by Florent Malouda. Early opening for the French. Sort of steadies the ship. Still creates space for the cross. It was a good one as well, and Paoletta was trying to get in there. Running from Ronaldo, and a good layoff from Ronaldo as well. It will provide the first shot, and Barthez touches it aside. And there was no foul. Sanyol had come back to help him. Thuram was back there as well. And the cross needed to be better than that.
That's the only problem for Portugal. When they step back, the French defence, of course, will step up a yard.
For Abidal, first time cross, going right through the 6-yard area. Henry was the closest in a white shirt. Let's see if Figo's inspired here with the shots, which is smothered by Barthez.
Unlucky. Not on Figo's strongest side. He's took a little bit of a knock in hitting that.
A trick away through, and he has tricked his man, but he's then almost toe-poked it straight at the goalkeeper.
Unlucky.
They have the players to hit the breakthrough, and Manishi's shot is parried rather than saved by Barthez. It was coming at some pace at him. Clever little touch. Oh, and the referee's going to give the spot kick. Thierry Henry taken down. The Portuguese can't defend it. It's always a dangerous ploy. And Ricardo Carvalho. And it's his World Cup at the moment. Zinedine Zidane belts it home via the fingers of Ricardo, who got very, very close to keeping it out. And the big man Zizou shows absolutely no emotion. Cristiano Ronaldo just needs to get a little further. Well, it was a brilliant run and a brilliant effort, deflected out for the corner. He does have some ability.
Despite all the boos, John, he's the most...
And he's beyond Mera. It's Thierry Henry, and the save is made, and Ricardo manages to finger the ball out for the corner. Could have been 2-0, could have been crucial.
Could have been.
And another one, and is the referee going to give a second penalty? No, he's not, despite one or two Portuguese arms being raised, and despite Scolari leading the protest on the touchline.
It was Willy Sanyol.
Portugal a goal adrift, but they're really looking for the equaliser here. And I think there's a foul. We all know he has blistering pace, brilliant footwork, but the shot doesn't quite match this time. To the area, a turn here from Paoletta. Side netting, don't get too excited. They are at one end of the ground, but I assure Boris Becker and co it's side netting and not the... Finding Henry in a very deep position for him. Ribéry goes for goal! Fisted in the air by Ricardo, well saved once more. The Portuguese goalkeeper's kept his team in it.
He has. I'm not sure if he made that look a little bit too spectacular.
At speed, terrific stuff. Gets the corner. Speed is the essence. There's no replacement for speed in this game.
Great play.
Ferguson, an observer here, but you never know, do you? Oh, over the top. What a chance. What a chance. That's two they've had, really. 13 minutes to play. Goes for goal. Bartes can't hold it. Oh, what a chance missed. Figo, of all people. And Ronaldo's free kick came back off Bartes, and Figo only had to head the ball straight, almost straight past Bartes, and he's headed it straight over the bar. Portugal had so much of the ball, but it was not to be for Luis Figo. It will be the perfect finale for Zinedine Zidane. His penalty goal. Well, there should be a last curtain call on the Portuguese side, but Luis Figo is being made to wait in the wings by Scolari, officially for tactical reasons. Right back Miguel was injured against France. He's replaced, as he was then, by Paulo Ferreira. And with Ricardo Carvalho suspended, Ricardo Costa finally gets a game. The last of the outfield players in the squad to do so. We have five inside that area. Schneider's ball in, headed down, big chance here for the goal, and it's deflected wide. The effort came in from Sebastian Kehl. Pauletta in a World Cup ever again either. He scored 47 goals, a record for his country, who have a free kick here. Another ball, and so Schweinsteiger can advance and roll it invitingly forward for Miroslav Klose. Goes for goal, just wide, rasping try. Podolski disappointed not to get across, but the options had been narrowed down here for Klose. Schuka scored that goal for Turkey. Is he onside here? Yes, he is. Pauletta, and Kahn does what he's been doing over the years so well again, and earns another round of applause. But it was lovely football that played Pauletta in there into Kehl. Wanted on the left foot, tries to chip the goalkeeper. Thrillingly tipped over by Ricardo. Good effort from Sebastian Kehl. And a very fine save from a goalkeeper who's almost opens up just a little bit for him here, and he's played it in for Deco. Swings and shoots just over. Podolski, who hits it. Oh, and he hit it so well, and a fine instinctive stop as well from Ricardo. But it's picked up once more by Schneider. It has more height, it is better. Oh, and it's rushed right through the 6-yard area with nobody getting. So is there a breakthrough to be had here from the Iberian Peninsula side? No, because Oliver Kahn is the biggest cheer of the night so far. Manish, not to be. We aren't going to get a goal in this half, disappointingly. Lose to Portugal, and they won't lose to that free kick. German hearts stopped beating for a while. No substitutions as yet, so Schweinsteiger will look for a shot in here. It's a thrilling shot! It's a thrilling goal from Bastian Schweinsteiger. He took aim, and it was deadly aim. He scored in the pre-World Cup warm-up friendly matches, but it's his first in 7 games at the World Cup of 2006, and the 21-year-old here. Closest cross may yet produce something for Lahm, and a cracking try from Philipp Lahm, the man who got this World Cup rolling. Cristiano Ronaldo, lovely ball from him. This might be the chance for Pauletta. As Kahn has advanced, Pauletta can only scuff the shot in. He'll probably go for goal. Oh, it's an own goal. It's 2-0 Germany. Nobody in a white shirt can claim this one. Petit stuck out his boot, and there wasn't a hope in the world for Ricardo. It's an own goal. Schweinsteiger now, and that is a good run, and he's run straight into the defender. Even he doesn't complain this time. Just ran straight into the opponent. For Portugal straight away. Not put in for Deco, and it's wide. Good chance, good save, Oliver Kahn. Shows a spark of his best form in this World Cup. Well, he's driven this one across into the fingers of Kahn, feeding the ball out to the hero of the night, Bastian Schweinsteiger, who looks like scoring every time he lets fly. Does he ever? Does he ever? Bastian Schweinsteiger, this is your night. Well, Jurgen Klinsmann could not have hit a better one himself. He's only been denied a hat-trick by the boot of Petit. Michael Schumacher beams as though he's just had the flag as he crossed the finishing line in a Grand Prix. The French goalkeeper's chest, and he whacks in one here. and this one comes out off Kahn's fingers. Well, what a strike it was again from Cristiano Ronaldo. Keep him out, he says. He's gone beyond one and got a cross away, and it's just, well, a curious way of keeping the ball out here with the two number 21s, Metzelder and Nuno Gomes involved. Deserve a goal for their efforts in this half, and Figo fires a ball in, and they do have a goal. Lovely, lovely header from Nuno Gomes has stunned the German public here. It's belated consolation for Scolari, and a lovely goal for Nuno Gomes. She's 24th for Portugal. Flame, and again it's Ronaldo, and this one loops away off a deflection. Home with them at the end of their World Cup, at the end of Germany's World Cup. Jürgen Klinsmann and co celebrate.